Then you're going to know that Hoover is the king of the land, that Angel Bay and Big Tookie is with, in support, in agreement as one unit. Indivisible, inseparable. This is the motherfucking big-ass Autobot they didn't want you to know about. This juggernaut. We all forming like Transformers. We coming together to motherfucking stomp this motherfucking walking man across the land. It's just that simple. This is what we've been doing since we've been here. This ain't the first threat we face, but it's going to be the last. Because we didn't put some shit in place now that this shit can't happen again. Based on the structure of creation, when you find a hole, you fix it. So the loopholes is closed. So I don't want to keep this too long and drawn out. I just need to get y'all an update. And this is a shout out for Asada Shakur, to T. Rogers, Sekou Odinga. Oh, I got the prison report and the leadership in the prisons, all of them. Mutulu Shakur, he told him, I'm the king of my own tribe. But you ain't got shit to ask me until you finish dealing with Hoover. And Sekou Odinga cussed him out and told him, that was my brother's son you killed. I don't know who he talking about, but that's what he was telling the agents that was there. So all of the oracles is on deck. So if you know somebody that read cards, pay them to do a live and ask the question on their YouTube page. Get you a slot on their live and say, I want to pay you to ask this question. You don't got to give me no money. Put the money where it's going to benefit us. I can't turn it down if you offer it. But at the same time, I'm not in this for the money. If you offer it from a free will, free-hearted position and I refuse it, that's the same as turning down your blessings from heaven. If I receive it in gratitude, that amplify your blessings. It's that simple. So I don't ask for it, but so people wanted to know, I'm going to tell them. I'm standing in the position of right, and I'm going to tell the truth. And anybody that understands the truth is going to bow down to the truth. Not me. It ain't me. I'm just like you. I ain't no different than you, no bigger than you, no better than you. I just studied harder than everybody else because I didn't understand what was going on. And I figured out how to fix the problem, and I fixed it. And that's all it is to it. So now I'm telling y'all who the kings on the land is and that they got to produce them. Or they can only have to produce them if the people demand it. You know? So we are at critical mass. We waiting on what you call a trigger action. Meaning one thing that's going to spark the whole barrel. And it's going to start in Los Angeles and it's going to sweep across to the east. And it's going to raise the motherfuckers from the south to come to the north. Then they're going to start coming by air, land, and sea from all over the planet to see the three kings walking the land. This is in your history, your oral history, your elders. Go ask them. All of y'all who know Dawes Road Indians who kept our secrets for us because they understood who we was and we were good-hearted people and they wasn't going to let these people get one over on us, and they decided to take sides with the oppressed instead of fighting against the oppressor. They just allowed them to go along so we can get these motherfuckers once and for all off the land. So ask the elders. They even they've been telling you, go look on YouTube and look up Hopi prophecies for the end times. Right? Look up Cherokee elders, speak of the end time. Look up the varying tribal elders of the Dawes Road, and they're going to be telling you all of the stuff I'm telling you, but they've been telling it to you for 25, 30, 40 years. Like Farrakhan gave you the final call in 78, and you still don't know what he's talking about. Well, ain't no more calls. This the final close of the age. Produce the king. Three kings walking on the land. It's imminent. Soon as Tuki, because Tuki not coming until he can walk. Even if he limping, he walking. He just going to be sea walking. He going to be the crooked man walking on the land. He don't want nobody to hold him up in front of his Crips. Understand what I'm telling you? The Crips understand what I'm saying. Big Tuki don't want nobody holding him. Grown-ass man. He a fucking monster in this bitch. You can't kill Big Tuki. It's against the rules. So they put him on ice. Soul on ice. Now it's a soul on fire. And he burning to free his people. The same as Larry, the same as Jeff, the same as Malachi, the same as Farrakhan. I can go down the list, same as Mutula. All of the political prisoners, they all in this together. I just so happen to figure the puzzle out. The puzzle put back together. Now we got to get the people understand that we overthrew the enemy, and the enemy was the white man. And the white man was darker than me. That nigga look light-skinned compared to me. They gonna drag that nigga out with the rest of them motherfuckers so y'all can see who was behind this shit. And some of them they done killed and done away with by incineration when they was breaching tunnels, and y'all thought y'all didn't even know it was a war going on during. Go back and review my Facebook. I've been telling you the whole thing, every step of the way, what was going on behind the curtain. The whole war being fought behind the curtain. They was dragging motherfuckers out of caves, evacuating babies. They got a whole fucking baby triage medical facility right off a military base in Texas. And that's where they was taking most of the babies. So, I think that's all I got for now. No more information is coming in as of yet. Watch Cali. Look for the Crips to set this shit off. They gonna set it off. And when they do, that spark, that jolt of lightning that they set off with, it's gonna set off a chain reaction with all of the tribes because we already at critical mass. We just need to see 3 kings walking on the land in order to get these motherfuckers out our mix. That's where we at with it. So with that, I'm about to roll out. I didn't think I would be able to get this done, but I got it done. I got the information out. It's in the public domain. And let the people know that when the Crips get to rolling, the North gonna snow heavy this year. They gonna shut this bitch down. They gonna turn off shit. I already got the receipts. I'm gonna be posting them on Instagram and Facebook about they code talking and what they talking about doing. Y'all don't know the language consciously, but subconsciously you gonna understand that it's something legit with these receipts, because the language is there. You just don't remember, but you know everything. You just don't remember you know everything because you don't remember how to tap into your God mind. But your God mind can still help you when you go through the images. You reading hieroglyphics. That's all you need to understand. You're reading hieroglyphics with your subconscious mind, bypassing your conscious mind when you're looking at the pictures. All right. So, peace and love to the fam. Crooked Man Walking on the Land. Free Larry Hoover. Free Angel Bay. Produce the Kings. That's the end of the day. Wrap this shit up. The hurricane season is pretty much over, but it ain't really over. We having tornadoes in December, right? Alaska is literally frozen in place. The volcano stopped in La Palma. But we still have activity going on the mainland. Weather's been stagnant over here by Detroit. So Detroit Mama got Detroit on a standstill. We waiting on something, right? So what we waiting on? We're waiting on the signs. The signs coming in. Yesterday, I got the sign that some kings was making their way to Detroit real soon. And I got signs to let it be known that Larry is in good health. For a 70-year-old man been locked up 50 years, all he could do was take care of his physical health, exercise, work out. And this brings me to his frustration and the type of shit motherfuckers do to stop the progress. Because if you don't know how your enemy move, you're going to be infiltrated and conquered instantly. Right? So, I'm going to show y'all something. So y'all can have a good visual when I tell you that the white man ain't fucking white. Now, I didn't make this picture. But if you look at the bottom right there, this is the white man right here, right? This is a so-called black man. And this is a so-called Native American, right? Now, if you look, you can't say what they is based straight on complexion. All these niggas look the same to a certain point. Now, the goddamn white man ain't fucking white. The white man is the master of a game called the cat's paw. The game of cat's paw is a master's game where you use somebody else to do your fucking dirty work and then you reap the rewards. But if a consequence come, the cat's paw suffer the consequence. In other words, you always operate with a fall guy. And the fall guy is Coach Seavers. Coach Seavers is Steve Austin. And Steve Austin is the $6 million man, unless he's stone cold. And this is a stone cold big chookie flip off of Crip Man Walking. To let y'all know, these stupid motherfuckers always outsmart theyself. Now, when I did the video, I was invited to an interview based off popular demand from somebody's audience. And I don't know this person from Iraq and Iraq, but I accepted the interview because we got to get the word out. This is when they tried to send in what we call a Trojan horse. A motherfucker that come in and distract me and mislead me with false information, allegedly feeding me through a backdoor channel accurate information that they only ones privy to. What they didn't realize is I am a 100% empath. I am a clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, well-developed psychic machine. And so they tell me I'm going to give you this key information. Now, you do what you want to do with it, but I'm going to give you the inside scoop. How in the fuck is you going to give me the inside scoop? Right? So they give me the inside scoop. So Big Mama said, drop this motherfucking fish in the street for everybody to see her. So I get some information and I'm monitoring. And while I'm monitoring the information, I'm seeing anomalies, right? So the same motherfucker who made the bloodline connections with Larry and the Hawaiian King David is the same motherfucker telling motherfuckers that they can sell them a nationality card so they can be free. I already established that shit tie you back into a dead system. Right? That's slave catching, 101, basics. Sell them a nationality card, you can get them to recontract with the beast. I told you, motherfuckers out here selling karmic debt removal. When nobody can remove your karmic debt but you. It can't be done. That's the only fucking reason any of us is here. Right? So Big Mama said, well, let them stew on it for a minute. Her own people gonna flip her out. So when Big Mama said, start raining fish on the motherfucking land, because I told y'all, watch the weather. When new shit. The gay agenda is to keep y'all from ever knowing they gender switched backwards from ours from a mirror dimension. These motherfuckers can't have babies regular. They got to go through some special shit, right? But when they fuck with us, they fucking with the wrong one. Because empathically, we know when you giving us the deception that you are calling yourself deceiving us. Now, anybody that think I don't know what I'm talking about, or I'm just now coming up with this, I got it already posted years ago on my page. For those who don't do their research, you will never know. At the point you think you have deceived me is when you first deceive yourself. I can show you better than I can tell you. Just when you think you got me deceived, that's when you deceive yourself. So I get a phone call and somebody tell me they're the highest ranked angelic in the realm. It's not possible. It's not possible because that's my job. I'm doing this shit on some angelic principles that nobody else had harnessed. Is the only reason why I'm capable of doing the job. You can't sell people karmic cleanses until you tell them you are fucking angelic. Talking about you work for the great mother. You're lying on Big Mama. You lying on Big Mama. Pretending to be mama. Fraud is fraud anywhere in the universe. And when I told y'all these motherfuckers look like us, but they ain't us. They don't move like us. They don't operate like us. I don't get on here and ask for money. I don't get on here looking for somebody to take care of me. I can do that my goddamn self. Right? Only reason I put my CASHAPP in is when somebody asks for it, because under the universal law, if I deny the offering, that's a free will offering that blocks a person's blessing. It's called reciprocity, which is a form of cyclic energy exchange. Gratitude is the most